Yaman's mother makes shocking statements to the press. My son is undergoing psychological treatment. Demet Özdemir ruined his life. Yaman, one of the most talked about figures in recent years, has been making headlines once again, but this time, it's not for his latest role or his usual charm. Instead, it's because of some explosive revelations made by none other than his mother. In a Bombshell interview with journalists, Can's mother shared shocking details about her son's emotional struggles and his ongoing battle with psychological trauma, a result of his relationship with Demet Özdemir. Could this relationship have truly shaken Can's life to the core? What does it mean for his future, both personally and professionally? The public, especially on social media, is in a frenzy trying to understand how such a high-profile love affair could have such a devastating impact. Can began psychological treatment. The truth behind Yaman's recent struggles is far more complicated than fans could have imagined. In a heartfelt conversation, his mother opened up about the emotional toll that the actor's past relationship with Demet Özdemir had on him. According to her, Can's relationship with Özdemir left him psychologically scarred, which eventually led him to seek professional help. Can has been deeply affected by the events of the past. His relationship with Demet, it was too much for him. After everything that happened, he had to spend some time in the hospital. Right now, he's still on medication and is under regular psychological care, she revealed, her voice laced with worry. My son went through the darkest days of his life. It wasn't just career difficulties. It was the personal issues with Demet that turned his world upside down, she added. Her words struck a chord with many who had no idea the emotional turmoil Can was hiding behind his charming smile. Demet Özdemir ruined Can's life. The most shocking part of her statements came when she discussed the impact of Demet Özdemir on her son's emotional well-being. Can's relationship with Demet was a turning point in his life, she said, barely able to contain her frustration. Demet changed everything for him. He never wanted to get too deeply involved emotionally, but Demet put pressure on him, and Can found himself emotionally drained. Even though they broke up, Can hasn't been able to shake off the emotional scars from that relationship. It was clear that the mother believed that the breakup wasn't just a temporary bump in the road for Can, but a major emotional and psychological event. He loved Demet, but it just didn't work out. Seeing my son hurt like this was unbearable. He still needs time to heal from the emotional devastation caused by that relationship. Can still hates Demet. Then came the bombshell that many hadn't expected. According to Yaman's mother, her son is still holding onto intense negative feelings toward Demet Özdemir. Can hates Demet. It's been such a hard process for him, and every day, he thinks about how to escape the shadows of that relationship. It's heartbreaking for me, as his mother, because all I want is for my son to be happy and at peace, she admitted, her voice heavy with emotion. The revelation that Can was still struggling with such strong feelings of resentment and anger surprised many. It was evident that the actor's internal battle was far from over, and he was still working through the emotional toll of his past relationship. Medication was a necessity. Yaman's mother also spoke about her son's ongoing treatment, emphasizing how critical it was for him to stay on his medication. Can is still on medication. It's crucial for his recovery that he continues with his treatment, she explained. Unfortunately, the emotional trauma he's been through has made his recovery process longer than expected. But I have hope that with time, he will heal completely. Her candidness about his struggles made it clear that Can's emotional recovery wasn't a quick fix, but a long road ahead. It wasn't just about healing from a breakup. It was about addressing deep emotional wounds that had been inflicted over time. The aftermath of the relationship with Demet Özdemir. For those who might not remember, Yaman and Demet Özdemir were the undeniable couple of 2020, thanks to their sensational on-screen chemistry in the hit show Erkensikas. Their relationship made headlines, and fans everywhere were rooting for them. However, shortly after the show wrapped, their romance came to a sudden end, leaving everyone questioning what had gone wrong. According to Can's mother, the the breakup wasn't as simple as just growing apart. Demet's pressures made him feel trapped, and it affected him in ways no one could see on the outside. Can may have appeared strong to the public, but inside, he was fighting a battle no one could understand, she said, reflecting on how deep the scars went. Can Yaman's future, recovery, and career plans. Despite the ongoing struggles, Can's mother believes that her son will emerge stronger from this ordeal. I know my son. He's incredibly strong, and even though this process is hard, I believe in him, she stated, offering hope to fans who have supported Can through his toughest times. I've been by his side throughout this journey, and I will continue to be. His future is bright, but this treatment process needs to run its course. Once Can fully recovers, he will come back even stronger, more focused, healthier, and ready for new challenges. As for Can Yaman's career, his mother assured fans that he would return to the screen soon enough. Right now, his health is the priority. But once this period of recovery is over, Can will be back, and he'll shine brighter than ever in new, exciting projects. I have no doubt that he's capable of overcoming anything. Conclusion: a long road to healing. Can Yaman's mother's statements shed light on a side of the actor's life that many fans weren't aware of. The emotional fallout from his relationship with Demet Özdemir was far more complicated than anyone had anticipated, and Can is still in the process of healing. Despite the pain, there's hope that Can will come out of this period even stronger. His fans, who have supported him through thick and thin, are eagerly awaiting his return, both personally and professionally. In the coming months, Can Yaman is expected to make his return to the spotlight, stronger, healthier, and ready to reclaim his place as one of Turkey's most beloved stars. The road to recovery is long, but with the support of his family and his own resilience, there's no doubt that Can will emerge victorious from this difficult chapter in his life. Stay tuned for more updates on Can Yaman and other celebrity news here at Magazine News and Gossip.